In the last video, I shot my first turkey, thanks to Dino, the turkey whisperer. Such a cool experience. Need to thank Colin, need to thank Kevin, guys that taught me how to do stuff. And this was the result, a 20.5 pound turkey harvested in South Central Manitoba. And now we are gonna learn how to eat this delicious bird. But first we gotta clean it.
So you take the beard off, then we can measure it.
Okay.
You take this off here. You just hold it here and you cut it right at its base right here.
Okay, I can do that.
I can do you doing it or whatever you want.
So where am I cutting?
Cut, just you can feel the skin.
Yeah.
Right in there. Just cut it right there for now.
Okay.
Yep. It's right there. There you go. So basically, right from the base.
Yep.
Down to the end to the longest strand that's attached there. So you're looking at 8 3/4 inches.
And what's a good size?
That's a good size.
That's a good
because
size?
they don't they don't get to be like 11 or 12 inches because they wear off. We have a 20.6 pound bird, 8 3/4 inch beard.
We're learning how to score the turkey before
Yeah, this is the scoring part of it that you can do. And then get that tape measure.
Yep.
And then we do, this is the left spur. So it's kind of like so. So basically, and they go right to the 16th when you measure these things. So go right from there. So that one there, you're looking at 1 inch and 1/8. Right?
Yep.
That's on the left one. The right one, the same thing. Measure right from here. From here to the edge of the point. This one here is basically shorter. It's 1 inch. So the next thing you want to do is you want to take out, save the tail. Then we could put it in a fan and dry it. Okay?
Nice. Yep.
So what you do is if you reach around the base of it here, you can see where it joins the body, right?
Yep.
Like this, and that's where you want to cut it off. So basically you hold it here like this, right? And then you start to cut right here, right? Like so. And you just cut it right off. So basically you're left with this.
Nice.
So now you have the tail feathers, and then you take off the meat. We'll put it on a board.
Yep.
You take off the back feathers, you don't see those. You take off the meat there, you can nail it to a board and you can salt it, put some borax on there to dry it out, put it in a fan. For a few days it'll dry right out. You don't leave any meat on there, you won't have any bugs or insects. You dry it out in the fan position. You can mount it like that. You can have your beard hanging off there, you can put it in with the shell.
Yeah.
Chat with. So basically that's where we're at with this.
Nice.
Right here.
Tail complete.
Tail is complete. So with this here, like, you could break it down, we could skin it up, skin it out, just leave it with the turkey breast, do that in 2, then we take the thighs off it.
Yep.
Right? Because you can break it down just with the simple knife here.
So is this similar to a goose with how you breast it?
Yeah, basically the same thing.
You feel the...
So, like in here, this is their breastbone down in here.
Yeah.
As they, more mating they'll rub this, like they'll get a scab on here.
Really?
Yeah, from doing all that.
So you're slicing up the middle now?
Yeah, we'll just slice up the middle here. So you get right up to the crop.
Oh, that's the move right there.
Yeah, see when it's warm you can peel them wide open, like so. Got a few pellets just in this one side, but most of them up in the neck. See right here where you're aiming? That's how tight your shot cone is. You can just pull this right open. This. They're nice and easy to peel.
Yeah, and just get way tougher when they're cold?
Yeah. So you just dig in, peel them off. You can basically do it with a little, all this is a havelock. You can just use a little pocket knife. It's the same thing. See, this side here, you can take over, right here.
Yeah.
And there's the hip bone right there.
You pop it through?
Yeah.
That's very similar to a goose.
Yeah. So you can just cut it right down like that.
Hit an artery.
through here. So we'll clean this up in a bit with some more water. We've got this side right here. Oh. There. So what I'll do is we'll take the breast off, and the last thing I'll do is take off the chunks of the wing.
Okay.
So here you just follow the breastplate.
Yeah. And is that just one cut, or is there like a?
No, you just go. Yeah, you just cut down like this.
Yeah.
And just follow it all the way off. You hold it here. Don't puncture the stomach through the ribs.
The knife just kind of runs along that edge.
Yeah, it runs along the edge here like this. Separate it. Then you get to the.
And what do you call that
crop.
part again there?
This is the crop here. This is where the grain and everything goes.
Yeah.
So they
It's a
digest
fatty.
it. Yeah. There's everything in there. You don't want to cut it open because it's quite nasty. So get right down to the joint here. See, then you can cut it off with a knife. The crop.
You made that look so easy.
Rid of the back side. Then we got the wing left. So now here, this is a breast. So this, you can do lots of things with this. You can make turkey fingers out of it. You could use some of it for stew. You could stir fry it.
Yeah.
You could roll it and cook it in a rotisserie.
Is it pretty
Stuff it in-
gamey, or how does
No,
it compare
it's
to like
awesome.
a goose or something?
No, totally different taste.
Yeah.
It's almost like a sweet taste compared to like a domestic turkey. But there's absolutely zero what people call wild taste. There's none of that with a wild turkey. That's just pure
Love it.
protein right there. Organic. So we'll just clean this up in a bit. We'll set it here. We'll do the other side. We'll separate it down here. All the way along. There's the other breast. Go with them. So then we'll clean up all that in a bit. Okay, now we'll get to the wings.
So there's a little bit of meat right at the joint there, like
Yep.
right in there.
Yep. Right in here, right? It's not like your traditional chicken wing,
No.
but cut it off. It's more like a pterodactyl wing, but there's lots of meat in there. So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
slow cook this. You could bread it, fry it. whatever you
Add it to
want.
the pile.
Add it to the pile of meat. You go on the back side here, like the goose or whatever.
Yep.
Cut it here. Snap it.
That was a good sound. So we have 2 breasts, 2 wings,
2 wings.
2 big old thighs.
Yep, 2 big thighs. So this is what you got here. Now we'll rinse it all out. We'll wash it in a bit of, let it soak in a bit of salt water, package it up.
Salt water, that's something new I learned. Salt water takes the
Well,
blood.
it'll just draw the blood out of the meat.
Yeah.
Like this one, this is not bad at all because you only got a couple pellets in the breast because you shot it right where you're supposed to, right
Thank you,
at the
thank you.
base of the neck. So
Dino
it was a quick,
reminded
it was a
me.
quick
Dino
kill.
reminded me many times. Don't aim for the head, aim for right at the base.
Especially on the close shots. Then you're gonna hit it.
All right, we're gonna clean these up. We're gonna package it, and we'll weigh it. Just, I'm curious how many pounds we got, and then we'll check back with you guys. But that's pretty much it, right?
Yep.
Awesome. So we got thighs, we got breasts, we got wings. What's the best way for each particular piece?
Well, the leg here, you can marinate it in whatever your choice is. If you want to use teriyaki, if you want to use Italian dressing, whatever you want. After you soak them in the salt water, and then these things are best slow cooked because this is your prime meat right in here, right? And here you have a lot of tendons and bones, so you got to peel it off with a fork. But there's lots of good meat in here. That's the best way to do these is through a slow cooker. The wings here is the same thing. You could bread them, you could deep fry them, you could put them in the oven, right? Bake them on a cookie sheet, however you want, because it's all just straight meat.
How long do you marinate this stuff for? Like days?
Oh, you can do it for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually give it like an overnight, 24-hour period, basically. Or you can go a couple days. It's not going to hurt it the longer it marinates.
Yeah.
But you go at least that long. And the breasts here.
This is the prime rib. This is
the prime rib right here. Yeah, so you can do lots. You can cut it. You know, when there's just the two of you eating it, you can cut it in. You can make turkey fingers out of it. You can save pieces. You can cut it up into pieces. It makes a great stew. It's really tender. You can use it in a stir fry.
Yeah.
Again, you can marinate it. You could wrap it up. You've got a rotisserie to do it, but because it's so lean, like there's no fat on any of this, right?
Yeah.
So the common thing, people cook it way too long, because if you just overcook this a bit, it's like anything else. It turns to super dry really quick.
That's what I look
That's the number one rule with the wild turkeys, even if you have them whole when you pluck them.
Yeah.
Is there's a certain way you got to sear them first, and then you don't do it near as long, because if you miss that window a bit and you overcook it just by like 15 minutes, it changes everything.
We're gonna finish packaging this up, clean it up a bit, but that's pretty much it. That is how you clean a goose with Dino Branfield. Once again, thank you for watching. And next we're gonna be, fishing season might be open, but there might still be ice, so we'll see. But we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.